As we look at FutureMax, let's go hour by hour. We're going to track the rain for you, and as we get deeper into the night, it's still a fairly scattered past 2-3 o'clock. FutureMax is now kind of pushing the onset of the rain out a few more hours, so maybe a little bit later into the night. But when we get into the rain, we're certainly going to have these heavy bouts, and they will continue throughout much of the morning and then right into the afternoon. So this rain will be adding up. Some of those streams, those smaller streams, will be flooding. Those drainage areas, those poor drainage areas and low-lying areas could be taking on some water. Now, as we continue into the afternoon, what's going to happen is that the early rain starts to shift a little bit further to the north. So rain lightens up for places like Bowling Green over to Glasgow, Edmonton, Jamestown, Russellville. So we may get a little lull in the activity before the cold front moves in, but you can see those areas further to the west still dealing with torrential rainfall, and that's where some of the higher rain totals could be. But here comes the front, and as it moves through the area, this is when we're all seeing widespread torrential rainfall and even some strong gusty winds with those thunderstorms. So this is when flooding could be a little bit more significant. This is taking us in to a Saturday night. The line continues to move through, and it's really starting to exit the area now by around 2-3 o'clock. So the time's been adjusted just a little bit. It looks like the rain will start to end during the early morning hours of Sunday. At least the real heavy rainfall will still be left with some showers into part of the morning, even some snowflakes as that colder air continues to come on in. Total accumulation of rain still looks to be on the order of 3 up to 6 inches, and you can see where this pink is. That's where we could have some of the higher totals overall, and that's generally about 5, even up to 7. And if we do see that kind of rainfall, that's when the river flooding can be more significant. That's when all types of flooding can be more significant. So we're going to keep our eyes on those flood-prone areas and, of course, on local rivers. Barron River in Bowling Green is expected to flood and be in the moderate flooding by the time we get to early next week, and that goes for the Green River at Woodbury. Drakes Creek in Alvaton is expecting minor flooding as we go Sunday and then into early next week. The Green River at Munfordville and Mammoth Cave will also experience flooding. Really, all area rivers are expecting some flooding as we get later into the weekend and then early next week. Rain after midnight, 38 degrees on Saturday. Plenty of rain. Again, we could get that little break during the latter half of the afternoon. Some thunderstorms into the night as that front moves on through. And then as we look ahead, First Alert Weather Day continues on Sunday because of the flood watch. Next week is just cold. Could have a little bit of snow Tuesday night into Wednesday, and very cold conditions for Thursday. Highs only in the lower 20s. Stay tuned.